Thanks very much, Eric Sean, with the latest there. More now with Congressman Thornberry. And Congressman, all of this going on at a time that the situation in Yemen is deteriorating, as the Americans are on the side of the Saudis, and Iran is saying if the Saudi-led upset in Yemen continues, there will be more bloodshed.
Yeah, and this is a key point actually related to the Iranian issue, because even if everything worked perfectly on the nuclear deal, the effect would be that tons of money floods into Iran so they can have more money to fund their other activities, including their missile program and including their proxy war in Yemen, in Iraq, in Syria, and elsewhere. So all of those other activities where Iran is aggressive, expanding their influence, making neighbors in the area nervous, like Saudi Arabia, etc., none of that is even on the table, and actually this deal makes Iran stronger.
Yeah.
And that's one of the concerns that lots of people have.
You mentioned Cuba a moment ago in terms of opening up relations there. What are your concerns?
My concerns are that the administration is determined to make peace with our enemies at any cost. And I don't know that Cuba in and of itself has huge geopolitical implications, but I do know that countries around the world, in Eastern Europe, in Asia, and the Middle East, are watching what we do with regard to Iran and Cuba, and they're saying, do we really want to be friends with the United States anymore? And that has a destabilizing effect. It increases dangers around the world, and that may really be the legacy of the Obama administration.
Yeah, and more through executive action, by the way. Let me get your take on the video released this morning, because then there is ISIS. And this morning, ISIS apparently releasing a video appears to show the killing of two different groups of captured Ethiopian Christians by their Libyan affiliates. What can you tell us here?
Well, two things. One is we have seen a tremendous increase in the number of Christians being persecuted for their faith, and there are not enough people of all faiths speaking out to denounce it. Secondly, regardless of the toing and froing of land inside Iraq, you know, taking a city, losing a city, ISIS is growing, and they're growing ideologically. They're growing in Libya. They're growing in Afghanistan. A bomb there yesterday was attributed to ISIS in Jalalabad. So this ideology and their influence is growing in competition with al-Qaeda. So terrorism is on the move, and we do not have an effective strategy to stop it. Right?
So is there something we should be doing that we're not doing?
Yeah, we should be stronger. For example, the training we're doing in Iraq comes with restrictions. We will not let advisors go into the field with the people we have trained. Secondly, we are not on the battlefield when it comes to social media and the ideological struggle. So part of what you've seen is ISIS growing in appeal. It's not targeted to us. It's targeting to those Muslims, especially 18-year-old males in these countries who might want to join their cause. And we're not even on the playing field in trying to prevent that. You've seen the president of Egypt, King Hussein, starting to speak out about how we need to do more, but the United States isn't really helping.
Congressman, good to have you on the program today. Thanks so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
We will see you soon, Congressman Thornberry there. After 30 years.